Why, in general, even when there isn't a war, do governments borrow money, as they do, as the United States government has done all along for a long, long time? And the answer is our system. And in the time remaining in the first half of today's show, quickly, I'll tell you what it is about our system that makes it work like that. Taxes are paid by corporations and by individuals. Neither of them wants to pay the taxes. Both of them want all kinds of things from the government. Corporations want lots of services and lots of subsidies and lots of help marketing their goods and getting their inputs and hiring their workers and teaching their workers in schools. They want the government to do a lot, but they don't want to pay taxes. And the mass of people don't want to pay taxes, but they want the government to help them with a good hospital system, a good road system, and lots of other things. So you got the two sources of taxes, corporations and individuals, who don't want to pay, but who have huge demands they put on the government. Okay, this is crazy. If the government's going to do what people want, it has to raise the money. If you don't let it raise the money, it can't do what you want. Here's the solution. Politicians figured it out. You can give people what they want and not tax them by borrowing instead, and that's the reason we have the deficits we do. It's a dysfunctional system we live in. We're devoting today's program to these questions of deficits and national debts to make sure that we all understand the basics and are not fooled by the way that politicians, academics, and the people who should know better, government advisors, the way they tell the story, it's lost in details that make most people's eyes glaze over before they change the channel. But in fact, it's crucial to your life and mine, and that's why we're doing this. Okay, we left off, as I explained, that governments borrow because it's the politicians' cheap way out. That is, the politicians can give us no increase in taxes. You notice how they stumble over each other, promising that. Meanwhile, giving corporations what they want and giving the public as much as they can what they want. Why do they do that? Well, clearly, from the public, they need votes. And beyond a certain point, you can't tax people without them coming back and not voting for you. They've all learned that lesson. Corporations, it's a little different. If you tax them, they won't give you money, donations, pay for the lobbyists to do your job, give your party the money it needs for expensive TV ads, thereby jeopardizing your election. So the corporations know you're going to take care of them by not taxing them. And the corporations repay your kindness. They give you the big donations, the big contributions. And what do the politicians use them for? To not explain, or rather to explain falsely what's going on here. To hide from most of you what is in fact going on. Here is the key point. Corporations get out of paying their fair share, just like rich people do. All tax studies show you that. Take a look. I've done it on this program countless times. You should know. Corporations get out of paying taxes. Many of the biggest corporations pay no taxes year after year. The tax code is written to enable them to do that. The same is with rich people. The most important single economic act of Donald Trump's 4 years in office was the tax cut of December 2017, which was an enormous gift to corporations and the rich. And that's the normal behavior. And Mr. Biden didn't undo that. Basically left it in place.
姐妹们总烦恼脸上细纹、干燥与暗沉，现 现在起，跟我一起放心交给 KS Royal Face 皇家颜值逆时奇迹系列。KS Royal Face 皇家颜值逆时奇迹系列，它添加5种 EGF， 专门防止肌肤老化，强化皮肤修复，增加肌肤弹性水嫩，轻松抚平皱纹，换回青春自信。KS Royal Face 皇家颜值逆时奇迹，护肤露、全效精华、精华霜，即刻启动冻龄密码。